Hey everybody, Doug here. What you're looking at is a basic sketch of how I want to do the exhaust. This line and this line right here are the manifolds that come off the intake. And then these spots that have a bend and two lines by them, that means that it's a fitting. Whether it be a welded pipe or like a threaded pipe fitting or something like that. And basically what the plan is for the exhaust is to have a bend come off the left side and have a bend come off the right side. The right side bend will be a little bit sharper than a U because of how it's angled. So go over, there'll be a bend coming from the left that matches it. Then a little ways after the bend, or right after the bend, it will be joined into a single pipe. And that pipe will run over to the front of the running board, over, and then out my stainless steel side pipe. So, that is the basic plan for the Craftsman. Sorry, it's a little blurry because I was in macro. But I have most of the pieces, I think, that are needed to do this. I have the other piece of a futon frame that I can use for it. And that is what I am planning on using it for. So, I have the sketch here, and now I just need to get cutting pipe. So it's about 8:45 right now, and I have the manifolds pretty much done. I cut it, this one, and the other one obviously, and I have everything tacked in place, and it's looking pretty good. Especially since I figured out how to get my welder to weld on a lower setting so that I can weld this stuff. It's coming together. So I have a mark to cut that so I can keep this manifold. But right after that spot, I believe I will be going to the bigger stuff like this. And it'll come out and it'll angle down. I'll cut out so that I have an elbow off that piece like that. And I'll have the elbow angled down, and then I'll have it come around, and I will have my side pipe mounted about halfway sticking out from this side piece, or maybe I might have it under all the way. I'm not sure yet. But I still have a long way to go. I'm going to head in about 15 minutes and then pick it up tomorrow, but I wanted to just do a quick update, and yeah, so that's it for today, and I'm going to finish welding these, and I will pick it all back up tomorrow. Okay, so the game plan for today is to use these pieces of pipe here to finish up the exhaust. As you saw in my last clip, I got the exhaust on, and it's all mounted up here. I have the hood bracket right here, and it's notched out so that the pipe can get on there and it's tight. But it fits on there, so my hood should be good. And to get this done, I have this idea to crimp the pipe kind of like this. This is just a test, but to crimp it, and it's about the size of two pieces of pipe, about 1 by 1. And so the pieces of pipe off of the angle right there should slide into something like that very easily. And then what will happen is the pipe will angle down slightly to make it underneath the running board here, and I might have it angled out so it comes this way, and to have the pipe come out around right here. It'll be angle cut and should be good. I'll probably secure it right to the back of the running board here, but there's a hole right where my finger's at. There it is. So, time to get started. Well, I just barely got into mocking up the exhaust, and I already ran into a problem. As you can see, I have the tire cranked all the way, and if I hold the pipe up here in the orientation that I want it, which is right like that, that rubs the tire. So what's going to happen is I will have to have a straight pipe come off of this, and we'll have to angle it down somehow in this 4 inches or so that I have right here. So I'm going to start cutting pipe and see what I can't come up with. Okay, so I have my piece of pipe right here, and it looks like if I have it angled like this, as you can kind of see the gap of how the angle is. If I have it angled like that, it should be fine because I have just enough space between the pipe and the tire for my fingers. Now, my one concern is melting this rubber piece here, but I think it should be fine. So basically, what'll happen is if I do use a pipe, get down lower here, it'll go on like so. It'll come out right there and then run straight across the bottom here, maybe about, sorry about the bad camera angle, about right there or so, and angle out and come out back here. You might have seen this other piece of pipe here, and what my other thinking was to have it come off of this side right here and angle in sharp, and it completely misses the tire. I have about an inch of space, and if I do that, then I can have the other one run out a little bit taller than it and have it angle down and run parallel on top of this, kind of like how it runs right there, and have it run parallel down here, maybe see about twisting it one more time and then having it go to a double pipe and come out as a single. So I'm not too sure about what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to sit here and contemplate it for a little bit, and then I'll start working on it, and once I come back you will see what I have decided. So for the sake of getting this done, I think I'm done. I realize I have like 5 more hours in order to finish this the way that I want, but I'm running low on a grinding disc and I really don't want to buy another, or not a grinding disc, a cutting disc, but really don't want to buy another one to cut the pipe, and there's a lot of angle work and stuff like that, and I don't really want to deal with it. So here's what I got so far. You can see I went with a singular pipe. I got the top welded there, and I got tacks welded, and basically what it does is it comes down here and it angles down, and yeah, not much to it. I still have to, you know, weld everything back together, but I think it should be fine there. Maybe idling in one spot for a while might be a problem, you know, with melting this plastic piece here, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I'm going to weld a washer onto the pipe right here so that I can drill a hole through here and have a support, because you know you don't want this banging around. And yeah, so I'm going to take this all off again for like 30th time in the past 2 days, and I'm going to finish welding it, and I will come back when I'm all done putting it together. Okay, so the exhaust is all done. I'm a little frustrated because this manifold right here, this is the head that's lower, and it's really stupid to get those bolts, and I actually went with a hex head instead of an Allen head. But yeah, it's all secured. You know, it's nice and tight, shouldn't have any problems with it falling off. It just exits out right here at the bottom because I'm too lazy to do a side pipe, but it should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna slap the hood on here and we'll give it a go.